Brave pair. Will you please welcome former international tennis stars Annabel Croft and Pat Cash. Look at you. Come on. Be brave. Come on. You can do this.
Oh, thank you.
Like being on a high chair, isn't it?
I know, it's very high.
It's nice and comfy. Annabel Croft had a highly successful, very short-lived tennis career. She was amongst the top 25 tennis players in the world when she retired from the game at the ripe old age of 21, keen to pursue a television presenting career and start a family. Her TV career took off quite literally when she replaced Annika Rice as the all-action girl in the helicopter on Channel 4's Treasure Hunt. Since then, she's presented lots and lots of shows and has been a frequent guest on many of the leading lifestyle programmes. Her love and knowledge of tennis has also obviously kept her in demand as a tennis pundit and commentator. In 2009, she bravely volunteered for an eye-opening and harrowing BBC series where celebrities had to live for 10 days homeless and penniless on the streets of London. And in fact, Annabel is appearing this evening on behalf of Centrepoint, which is a charity for the homeless. By the age of 16, Australian Pat Cash was ranked the top junior tennis player in the world. A year later, he turned professional, and just 5 years after that, he achieved every tennis player's dream and won Wimbledon. Countless other international championships follow, but Wimbledon will always be his great crowning glory. Since his retirement from the game over 10 years ago, Pat has coached top tennis stars, including Greg Gruzetsky, who sat in that very chair. He has a junior tennis academy on Australia's Gold Coast, and the plan is to open further academies to coach young players in other exotic parts of the world, from Thailand to the Caribbean. He's here tonight to raise money for Orchid. Right, lots to talk about. Let's get you some money first. Annabel and Pat are just 12 questions away from 1 million. They have 3 lifelines to help them, and of course they must agree on every single answer and every decision, which doesn't happen much. Lots of luck to them both. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Annabel, you look absolutely terrified.
Question number 1. I've got so many butterflies inside me.
Question number 1
I'm relying on Pat.
is for £500.
Your first mistake.
Yeah, here it comes. What name is given to a large commercial passenger ship? Canoe, dinghy, liner, trawler.
I think we're given that, don't we?
I think it's, yes. Trawler? No.
Oh, sorry, liner. Liner!
Well, it was a bad start.
No, liner.
Nobody's ever gone out on question number 1.
I nearly did. I wasn't concentrating. Liner.
Concentrate.
Yes.
It's the right answer. You have £500.
That was close.
Right, you have £500. Question number 2 is for 1,000. Here it comes. The countries on the north coast of Africa all share which official language? English, Arabic, Mandarin, Urdu.
Your turn.
Arabic. B.
Arabic, final answer.
Yeah.
It's the right answer. You have £1,000.
Well done. That was horrible.
Yeah.
That wasn't that nice.
Urdu is.
Annabel, Centrepoint, fantastic charity. I was involved with Centrepoint for a long time. Why for you particularly? How did you get involved with this?
There are so many homeless charities, to be honest. I just picked Centrepoint because it was involved in that documentary that I took part in, and it was such an overwhelming experience for me to take part in that documentary. I learned so much about homelessness, which I really knew very little about. So, you know, I think it's a wonderful charity, and I just hope that we can do something today to help them.
Well, you can. You got £1,000 at least.
Thank goodness for that, thanks to Pat.
Yes, it would have been a tricky one if you'd said trawler.
Yes.
Pat, why Orchid? That's a cancer charity, isn't it?
It's men's cancer charity, yeah. It's Orchid Appeal is it's for men's for awareness and research, and it's not many people realise that men's cancer is actually the second biggest cancer killer after lung cancer in men, and about 30,000, 35,000 people will be diagnosed with some form of men's cancer this year. So people out there, somebody will probably know somebody who will be diagnosed with men's cancer, testicular cancer, prostate cancer.
OK, right, now you have £1,000, so that's good. Question number 3 is for £2,000. Have a look. Some Sunny Day is the 2009 autobiography of which singer? Claire Lane, Val Doonican, Max Bygraves, Vera Lynn.
It's very tricky.
Um,
I probably should ask them.
no.
No, you don't.
Well,
What do you think? I mean, I really don't have a clue, so I'm quite prepared to ask the audience. You may well know the answer. Or do you think you know?
I'm not 100%, and that's the annoying thing.
Can you whisper it to me so that the audience
can't
don't
whisper.
hear?
Vera Lynn D, she just came out with a song that became top 10, didn't she?
Ah.
Oh, number one. Autobiography.
Okay.
Her album came number...
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure that, but I don't know 100%. That's a problem.
Okay,
That's a problem
all
with this stupid game.
I'm sorry.
You just don't know for sure, do you?
No.
Greg Gruzetsky was very nice and polite when he came.
Well, he's a nice Canadian.
He wasn't here long. Right.
Some sunny days, 2001.
It's got to be
I
Vera
think-
Lynn.
Yeah,
It's got to
let's
be
go with
D.
Vera Lynn.
Vera Lynn.
Come on, let's...
Final answer, Annabel.
Yes.
It's the right answer. You got £2,000.
So pleased you saved ourselves a lifeline there.
OK, right, now you have £2,000. Serious business. You have £2,000. You have all 3 lifelines. Question number 4 is for £5,000. Here it comes. Which US state has an airport with the code DFW? Washington, Texas, Delaware, California.
Which US state has an airport with the code DFW? Dallas, Fort Worth, B, Texas.
Well done.
Final answer?
Yeah, it's got to be Dallas, Fort Worth. Yep.
Yeah, no.
B,
Yep.
Texas, US state.
It's the right answer. You got £5,000.
Well done.
What happens?
I have to do that.
It's handy to have an ex from Texas. All my exes live in Texas. Yeah, my ex-wife is from Texas.
How many exes have you got?
I actually got one, but it's a song. All my exes live in
Okay,
Texas.
okay.
Don't you know that song?
I don't,
Famous
no.
song. Vera Lynn sang it.
Right, you have £5,000.
Good.
You
Well
have 3
done,
lifelines. Question number 5 is for £10,000. Here it comes. In the Middle Ages, which institution was supported by taxes known as tithes?
This with my son.
Parliament, the monarchy, the church, the press.
Middle Ages.
Just done this with my son when he took an exam. And
Well, call him. He's on a phone. Is he on your phone of friends?
I think it's the church.
Hang on, you just done it with your son?
Well, I just had to revise with him for an exam.
Yeah.
And I remember talking about tithes with him.
So you know
And
it.
well, I don't want to say that I do, but something tells me that it's the church. But because I remember something about the church sort of ruling all that time and with the taxes and everything. But I could be completely wrong. I'm probably talking complete gobbledygook. But I really don't know
Well,
what's...
let's do a 50-50 and see what comes up.
Do you think?
I think so.
Okay, let's just... Okay, should we take a chance on it?
Yeah, take
Okay.
50-50.
All right.
OK,
Take
computer,
2
take away 2 random wrong answers. Leave Pat and Annabel the right answer.
crossed
And
the
one
one
remaining
we
wrong answer.
Yes. Good.
Oh, okay.
There
So
you
we
go.
go
That's the
with
ones we
church.
want.
Okay.
They're the ones we want.
Okay, so we'll go C, church. The church.
Final answer.
Yes.
Pat?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's the right answer. You have £10,000.
Exactly.
Never thought
Well, I
you'd say
don't,
that.
still don't think I really got it, but...
Now,
anyway.
listen, you got, this is serious money, guys. You've got £10,000. You have 2 lifelines left. You are 2 away from £50,000. Question number 6 is for £20,000. Here it comes. Yogurt is made using what kind of process? Freeze drying, fermentation, dehydration, distillation.
What do you think? Fermentation?
Yes, I would have said.
I would have said fermentation.
Not distillation, unless you want to turn into alcohol.
Okay, it's not,
Not
dehydration,
dehydration.
not freeze drying, it's fermentation, isn't it?
yeah.
Must be. Should we go fermentation? Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
let's go for it.
Okay.
I think we both think it's that
Okay,
anyway.
yes.
What more can we do?
Yes.
Final
yes.
answer.
Yep. Okay, let's go fermentation. Yeah, it's my gut instinct. And yoghurt's good for the gut.
Oh, it's very good. Well, you're doing jokes now.
Please be right.
You're sort of praying.
I am. I'm really praying. Please be right.
It's the right answer.
Very good mixed double. We have.
Way better than we thought we would.
Oh,
Right,
mixed
serious
doubles
business,
too.
guys.
Okay, right, come on.
Question number 7, you do not have to play this. You can use both those lifelines and still walk away with 20 grand, which would be a good result. So, you know,
Okay.
don't get too excited.
Okay.
Question number 7 is for £50,000. If you do go for it and give me a right answer, that would be the minimum amount you would go home with tonight. Have a look at question number 7 of a possible 12. Which of these is a form of traditional Chinese medicine? Cupping, saucering, dishing, plating.
Cupping.
Oh, take your time, Pat.
We were discussing, actually, Chinese
I get
medicine
it done a lot.
before, didn't
Yeah,
we?
I like Chinese medicine. I think it's got certainly some value. Cupping is when they,
Yeah.
s-
Yes,
basically
I've
they
heard
put
of it.
the, yeah.
Some
they
people get
suck
some
your-
suction marks on their back.
Yes.
Yeah, I do know about it, and we were discussing the fact we have an interest in sort of East-Western sort of
Yeah.
remedies and treatments.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
Final answer.
Hey.
Yes.
Let's get on
You
with
just
it.
won £50,000.
I'm so thrilled.
Annabel.
I'm completely
50
overwhelmed.
grand.
I would have been so happy to get here and get past the first 2 questions. So
Well, you nearly said trawler.
I was so nervous. I couldn't think straight. But anyway,
Fantastic.
this is extraordinary.
It is. It's brilliant. It's better than that. You have £50,000. That is the minimum. That is the very least.
I'm in complete shock, actually.
Have a look.
It's fantastic.
Have a look. Take it. Take it.
Oh,
There you go.
£50,000 is the minimum amount you will leave here tonight for Orchid and Centrepoint. Now, listen, question number 8. You might as well play this. You cannot lose on this. You can use lifelines, whatever. There's no point not playing this question.
Okay.
You're guaranteed 50 grand. Have a look at it. It's for £75,000.
Yeah, we got that. It's guaranteed. Stick it down your top or something.
Yeah, put it down your
and
top.
your top.
We rob banks is a famous line in which of these films? Bonnie and Clyde, The Italian Job, The Thomas Crown Affair, The Heist.
I don't know.
Now, you have a phone a friend, you can ask the audience. It's
the
worth
audience.
75 grand. We rob banks.
Do you know it?
No, I don't.
Should we ask the audience or should we ask? I think we should ask. That sort of question I think the audience will know.
Okay.
I know it's not the Thomas... Oh,
Let's get
well,
the audience a crack.
Yeah, OK, let's give the audience a
Okay,
crack.
it's a new Australian lifeline.
Just in
called
case it's
Give the
very,
audience
very
a crack.
one-sided. If it's very one-sided for the audience, I think we should use
Annabel,
that.
you happy for me to do this?
Yes.
Yep. Right, this is the question. Not often we ask the audience for £75,000 question. This is what we're doing. We rob banks is a famous line in which of these films? Now, A, on your keypads, Bonnie and Clyde. B, The Italian Job. C, The Thomas Crown Affair. D, The Heist. A, B, C or D. All vote, please, now.
Oh, it is quite one-sided.
Now, 64% are saying Bonnie and Clyde. Not much else in it, really. 20% Italian Job, 14 The Heist, 2 The Thomas Crown Affair. Guys, what do you think? It's quite a big old majority. It's not
quite
huge,
a
but
big
it's big.
majority.
64%.
What do you think? What do you think?
Well, my gut feeling was Bonnie or Clyde or The Italian Job, one of the two. But that helps a little bit, but obviously...
Oh, this is so difficult. I'm sort of tempted to say to go for it, but
Let's go for it, come on.
what, shall we?
Hey, yeah, let's go for A.
Final answer.
We go for A?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
Okay, go on then. Oh, scary. Okay.
We rob banks is a famous line from Bonnie and Clyde. You just won 75.
Thank you.
So, Pat, can I have the check back, please?
Absolutely, as long as we get another one back.
Look at the mess you've made of my check. Look at that. I was nervous.
I'm
nervous. Right.
This is extraordinary.
Right. You now have £75,000.
Right. Now
You are 4 away from $1 million, and you still have what may be a critical phone a friend.
Right, that's good. I just
Have a look. That's what you got.
Oh, I can't reach that.
You had long
Thank
tennis
you.
players' arms. Now, this next one is an interesting jump because you could double your money here. All you would lose, I say all, but you would lose 25,000. You've got 50 guaranteed. Right. You're playing for 150.
Right.
Question number 9 is for £150,000. You are 4 away from $1 million. Here it comes. What is the name of the dog in Jerome K. Jerome's book, Three Men in a Boat? Montmorency, George, Harris, Jerome. That's nodding.
I'm nodding because she said, shall we phone a friend?
Yeah.
Because actually one of the things, definitely, I would say is our weakness, isn't it?
Yes, definitely.
Literature, poetry, that area. And Annabelle's confident she's got...
Yeah, I do have a friend, Sean Holden, who says he's very good on literature, so...
He says he is.
Well, he's a very special man, actually. He's a fantastic historian, but he's the husband of one of my greatest friends, and I've known him a very long time. He's survived leukemia, and I would love to be able to phone him on this question.
OK, right, so we'll phone Sean.
Yep.
Tell him the question, 4 possible answers.
Hello?
Sean?
Yes.
Chris Tarrant, good evening.
Hello, Chris.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Are you calm?
I'm calm.
That's good, because Annabelle's got a question for you. Obviously, we're in the middle of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. They're doing rather well. They're stuck on a particular question. It's worth rather a lot of money, Sean.
Oh, really? How much?
£150,000.
Oh, right. Well, I better get it right then.
You are very calm. OK, right. Next voice will be Annabelle. She'll tell her the question. There are 4 possible answers. OK?
Yeah.
Annabelle, fingers crossed, darling. 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Hi, Sean. What is the name of the dog in Jerome K. Jerome's book, Three Men in a Boat? Is it Montmorency, George, Harris, or Jerome? What is the name of the dog in Jerome K. Jerome's book, Three Men in a Boat? Montmorency, George, Harris, or Jerome?
I don't know the answer to that, Annabelle. I think it's Montmorency, but I really don't know. I have a feeling that it might be Montmorency, but I can't say for sure.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. What a shame. Well, I'm very difficult to know what to do, because for an extra 25,000, we could go back to 50, or to gamble on Montmorency, we could maybe take 150. So it's really tricky. But it's up to you.
What's your gut feeling?
Well, I don't mind gambling for Montmorency because it's the difference of 25. It's not if we're going back down to 1,000.
They've done really well here.
And 50 would still be a fantastic amount, but if we could make 150 and fluke it, it might be worth the gamble of 25, just because we've done incredibly well to get to 75. So, but you decide.
No, I mean, the orders from above were to go for it.
Final
Montmorency.
answer.
It's a funny name for a dog, but anyway.
Oh.
Guys, final answer?
Yes, let's go with Montmorency.
He didn't sound very sure, did he?
No, we're not sure at all, but it...
No, he didn't sound very sure.
Oh, he didn't sound very sure, no.
He was right, though. You just won 150,000 pounds. That is fantastic. That is amazing. And you were really petrified when you came. Look at you, you've got tears in your eyes, Annabelle. Fantastic.
Good old Sean.
Take it.
Good
Take it. Good old Sean.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. £150,000.
Wow. Thank you.